Hey Kevin, what are you doing?
Reading a book. It's called John Maxwell's The 17 Indisputable Laws of Teamwork.
You are the slow reader. I think you've been reading that same book for about 3.5 months now since we last filmed a video.
I have been.
But I appreciate you reading that. And
on
page 4, that's great. Well, I thought you would maybe share some wisdom today. Welcome back. Thanks so much for watching the video. Kevin Kauffman, Fred Weaver, kevinandfred.com.
I missed you guys.
We have had our nose in books and in listing appointments and lots of other places, and today we thought we'd come up for a little bit of air and share with you what's going on.
Yeah,
and
what we've done is we've had our asses on the line and been grinding it out and rebuilding our business from...
Well, you put your ass on the line when you film a video like in January or like last year and you say we're going to close 300 houses this year.
Right.
You kind of put your ass on the line and then you got to go and execute on it. And so sometimes filming a video just doesn't happen because you're busy trying to get 300 sales this year.
Well, and so one of the cool things in our office, the Keller Williams Realty Phoenix office, is we're getting together with our OP, Brian Gubernick, and Brett Tanner's team, and a few of the others, Eric Kelly's team, and we're reading through this book, The 17 Indisputable Laws of Teamwork, together and having like a 3-week mastermind. And one of the laws, if you will, that stood out to the two of us was the law of the big picture, and the goal being more important than the role. And so we just wanted to share some of that with you today.
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, I think this law kind of sums up a lot of what you and I have been living. Now, that's not to say that every other law in this book, we're amazing leaders and we do it all perfectly, but this is a law I think that you and I have embraced in the last 18 months, 18 to 24 months, in fact.
Yep.
And we've literally gone out and said, you know what? It doesn't really matter what hat I put on at the beginning of the day. It doesn't really matter what I'm going out and executing on. The point is, as a team, are we in line to hit our goals? Are we going after our goals most effectively?
Are we doing what it takes to get it done? And you know, it's funny because another one of the laws in the book has to do with, like, you know, are you maximizing your use? Or what you're doing, is that the highest contribution you can give to the team? And you know, to be honest, that's very important. But also, what's very important and why it's a law is the law of the big picture, is the fact that you've got to be willing to do whatever it takes. I mean, the great example in this book that they give is President Carter and
Habitat for Humanity.
Habitat for Humanity, and how involved he got in that organization.
That page itself took you like 7 days to read. I'm really surprised you didn't retain that information.
No, I'm slow. I'm really slow. But seriously, though, if you have this book, if you've ever read it, or you know the story of President Carter and Habitat for Humanity, and how many different roles he's done, up to and including building houses with his own hands. I mean, a U.S. president.
Still today, I believe.
Still to this day.
In it.
Right?
Yeah.
So, that's pretty cool that somebody would do that. Because he knows what it takes to get the job done.
So all I wanted to say is to bring this back around to real estate in our business and hopefully yours, which is, you know what, you're probably doing some stuff right now you don't like, and it's okay as long as it's with the big picture in mind, meaning that you know where you're going, you've got a vision for where you're going, and sometimes you gotta put that hat on or jump in and do that role that maybe isn't your highest and best use at all times, but it's for the betterment of the team in the picture. And you know, of course, with this book, we're probably going to share some more over the next few weeks and months. There's other roles in here that almost would say, hey, there's times where you better not just stay in that place. You better, you know, be willing to succeed through other people. But that's the kind of the point of leadership, is that there's not one lesson that hits you in the same place at the same time. You can't necessarily go apply all 17 lessons at the same time to your business. There are certain lessons in this book and in leadership in life that apply more to where you're at.
Yeah, and especially when you're going through a change or building up process in your business.
Transition, yep.
One of the lines I love is, are you willing to take a subordinate role if necessary for the good of the team, as President Carter did? If not, you may become a hindrance to the success of the team.
Yep.
Now, that's a sad reality that a lot of people face, but if you're willing to take the role, you know, not worry about the role and look at the big picture, you know, you can really make an impact on your team.
Absolutely. I gotta go back to work. You gotta go back to reading. We'll see you hopefully sooner rather than later.
Bye.